Music Access. If you thought about blowing off some steam this weekend and getting rid of all the stress that piled up over the week, have you thought about what you want to do? Meeting up with your friends to gossip, or going on a date with your boyfriend or girlfriend, if you had one, if I have one, if anyone has one, would be nice. But staying in the comfort of your home with your family might be the perfect way to get comforted and healed, don't you think? H.G. Wells once said, and I paraphrase, "Home is the resting place for a tired soul. It is where all arguments stop and love blooms. It is where a big person becomes smaller and a small person becomes bigger. A home is where we can trust everything, knowing we'll be safe. We can count on each other, love each other, and be loved." So, did this help your choice? What about this? Just invite your friends, your boyfriend or girlfriend to your home and have fun all together with the family. How does that sound? The first song you heard today, Saturday, October 24th, 2015, was Problem by Ariana Grande featuring Iggy Azalea. What's up, Music Access fam? It is Saturday, which means for those of you who partayed yesterday, you might be waking up a little late, and for those of you who are planning to partay tonight, you might be planning out how to partay. And for those of you who are looking for butter, you might be going for parquet. Okay, that's a joke. Sorry, that's a really bad joke. But, yeah, guys, happy Saturday. Hope you all have some awesome plans. And if not, like I just said in the intro, remember, spending time at home with your fam or just spending home time is also an awesome idea. So, let me know how you guys feel about that. So we saw some changes this Monday on Music Access, didn't we? Our brand new corner, Me You, began, and we have details about what this corner is all about on our message board, so make sure to take a look if you haven't been able to hear what it's all about. Also, our Friday corner, Buddy Buddy, we got our new guest, Yuki. Remember, guys, send her lots of love, and this goes for you girls, too. Send her love as well. We also have some more changes in store for you, which I will reveal shortly, so make sure to stay tuned to find out more. So our Saturday, Sunday corners will stay the same. Our Saturday corner, my text and messages, all about the text messages that were memorable to you. You can tell us about who the message was from, why it was memorable to you, etc., so it'll be easier for us to understand. And it doesn't have to be just your text message. It can be a message from your SNS, email, message, and comments from our MA message board, or even letters or small notes that you may have passed with your friends in class. The reason why we came up with this corner is to find out what kind of things you guys talk about with your family, friends, teachers, significant others, and co-workers. You know, the things you talk about in your daily lives other than stuff you post up on your message board. So, read about what this corner is all about on our message board and write my text on your title when you send in your message. Now, here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone and send us messages through the app using the comment function. And you can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeon. And remember, if you have song requests, keep them coming by posting up a message on our message board under the title Request. Now, before we go to my text and message, we're going to check out two songs, starting with the song Sugar by Robin Schulz featuring Francesco Yates, followed with the song Do It Again by Pia Mia featuring Chris Brown and Tyga. Reading your messages again and again, reading through the messages I sent again and again. The messages I wait for, the messages that make me laugh, the messages that are precious to me. My text message. Which messages were the ones that were the most memorable to you from the week gone by? The messages that you keep are the words from the person you want to keep close, and if you remember the messages that you sent, you probably spent a lot of time thinking about it before sending it. Our special corner for Saturdays, My Text Message, is all about sharing the SNS or text message that was the most memorable to you from the week gone by. It could have been a message that made you really happy or angry, or something that made you LOL, or a message that made you really frustrated. Let us know which message was the most memorable, and also share with us some of the messages that you keep saved in your mobile device and why. To share, just write My Text on your title before you post up a message. And our first text message comes from Shreya Talukta from Bangladesh saying, Benji, happy Saturday. Time to share some of my text messages with you. So I texted my friend Sandra asking where she has been these days, because these days she's not listening to MA. And she says she's really busy going to the dentist for her teeth. She can't eat properly because her teeth and mouth hurt all the time, and she just sleeps all day and stays up all night. She's missing those days when she used to listen to MA and send messages to you, Benji. I hope she'll be fine soon and get back to MA. Do you remember she always used to call you Benji boy? Ha ha ha. I hope you do remember, and Benji, please say hello to Sandra or anything else, because she's really missing you. Thank you in advance. Oh, so Sandra, I do remember Sandra, and we don't. It's interesting because when people write in for radio, they have very specific openings. Some people call me Bay Benji. Some people are like, yo, Benji boy. Some people are like, boy. Okay, no one's like that. That's something else entirely. But I do remember you very, very much, and that's unfortunate. I don't know why. I don't know how these kind of dentist things came about, but hopefully, they all get better soon so that you'll have a chance to come back and listen to Music Access. And, it's very, very unfortunate, though. Hopefully, Sandra, you recover quickly, and you'll be able to come back soon. And Shreya, shout out to Shreya for being a good friend and repping up your friend for Music Access, even though she couldn't send in a message. At least, somehow, I could hear about her via your message. So, thank you very much for that. Alright, so we're going to check out 2 songs before we continue on. And we're going to start with the song Anne Sophie of Malaysia Wants to Hear, Stronger by Kanye West featuring Daft Punk, followed by the song that Samantha of Australia requested, Smile by Dami Im. We just heard the song Stronger by Kanye West featuring Daft Punk, followed by the song Smile by Dami Im. Classic song, Stronger. Love it. Alright, we're going on to our next text message, which comes from Darcy Ann from the USA saying, 친애하는 Benji. Bon samedi. Happy Saturday in French. I recently recorded a small promotional ad for a radio station I listened to. I was sent a private note from a DJ friend asking if I would do one for him, and it was recorded like this. Hi, my name is Darcy Ann, and I'm from Schenectady, New York in the USA. You're tuned into the music show on this radio station. I hope you enjoy the music. I know I always do. The promo went over the airwaves on October 15th now once, but twice in a 3-hour show. Take care, Benji, Darcy, Ann. Wow, that's pretty awesome, having an ad go up, and especially, having these kind of, if you guys listen to radio, they always have these kind of ads. Like, I remember there was a radio station way back in Seattle that I used to listen to. It was very, hip-hop oriented, R&B, and in the middle of it, usually like, you're listening to the sounds of, insert radio station name here. Check out the hot beats. And then they insert the name one more time. There's stuff like that. And it goes out often. So, that must have been a very, very interesting experience, Darcy. And congratulations for that. And hopefully, maybe we should do some ads for Music Access, maybe. I know that we don't actually do ads, but I feel like it would be really awesome if we could get some stuff on here. Have our listeners kind of participate. Not just via messages, but maybe via kind of a vocal kind of thing. So maybe we'll see if we can get some stuff on that. Alright, so I hope to see a lot more of your text messages for my text messages next week as well. Tell me about the messages that made you laugh, smile, or moved you to tears, or made you really sad or mad. It can be a message you received or a message you sent yourself. You can send in the message itself, or you can tell me a little bit about the situation and how you received the message or why you sent it. It doesn't even have to be a text message, it can be a message on SNS as well. Just remember to write my text on your title before you post up your messages, and I'll introduce them the best I can during this time every week. And now, starting now until the end of the second hour, of course, we're going to take a look at what our MA family members are doing this week from Monday through Friday. What you're doing now and what you plan to do this weekend via my message. Y'all at the start, so make sure to send your stories to our message board. And before we continue on to the messages, we're going to take two song breaks, starting with the song Unida of Indonesia Wants to Hear, Summer Only We Know by Kian, followed by the song Kirina of Thailand requested Pretty Boy by M2M. We just heard the song Somewhere Only We Know by Kian, followed by the song Pretty Boy by M2M. And it's time to dive into my message. Woo woo! Alright, so, we have first for my message, Sapphire from the USA saying, Hello Benji, been a while. It has been a while, actually. What took you so long to come back? It says, I introduced Music Access to my roommate, and I explained who you are, and she told me your voice is soothing and sexy. Well, thank you very much. You know what I realized, though? If I, like, wake up in the morning, so this is, like, my normal voice, but if I wake up in the morning kind of early, and I went to bed a little bit late the night before, my voice is like this, it's, like, about this level of voice, and then, I was thinking that if I tried radio and I tried doing it with a really, really deep voice, how would that sound? But then I kind of realized it sounds a little bit forced, so can you imagine if one day I came in, and it's like, hey guys, so today on the radio, and then the next day I come in, it's like, Music Access, so guys, today on the radio. It's kind of weird, right? It doesn't make sense. So I just kind of realized that I just got to keep it the way it is, without trying to, be overly manly or be overly this or that. It's just a very kind of chill mood. And I think hopefully that gets communicated to everyone who listens to Music Access. I think it's just great to have people tuning in that just, enjoy radio, enjoy fun, enjoy great music. So continue to tune in, and hopefully your roommate has an awesome time here at Music Access. Alright, so we're going to check out two more songs before we continue, starting with a song that Tony of Italy wants to hear, 24/7 Equals Heaven by BTS, followed by the song Shreya of Bangladesh requested, Ain Hai by Atomic Kids. We just heard 24 Equals Heaven by BTS, followed by Ain Hai, Be My Baby by Atomic Kids, and we're going to continue on with the great music with the song that Haruka of Japan requested, Goodbye Bye by New East, followed with the song Azusena of the USA wants to hear, Niga Munde Huiyu by G-Dragon. Alright, so right after a short break, we're going to continue on with our Saturday corner in the second hour, introducing your messages. So we're going to play the song that Maith of Peru requested. She requested a song by Troye Sivan. So we're going to play the song Wild by Troye Sivan and be right back. You're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. And our first song, starting off the second hour of our show for Saturday, October 24th, 2015, was Hey Everybody by 5 Seconds of Summer. Now, of course, here's how you can listen and participate on Arirang Radio. You can download the Arirang Radio or Tuned In Radio application on your smartphone and send us messages through the app via the comment function. And you can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now we're going to check out two songs before we come back with more messages. I'm starting with the song Listen to the Man by George Ezra, followed by the song Try by Colby Kelly. I'm Benji of B.I.G., the host for Music Access, and you're listening to our Saturday Corner, My Text and Message. So continuing on from the first hour, we're introducing your messages sent into us here at Music Access and checking out your song requests. And actually, our next message is from, very interesting, Michaela Winterton from the USA saying, "Hi Benji, I'm new to Music Access, and my roommate Sapphire loves K-pop and listening to your radio station. I'm the one who said that your voice is soothing and sexy. Haha, I don't know anything about K-pop, but I enjoy listening to you. Hope you have a good day." Ha 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 ha. So, for those of you who may have just tuned in, Sapphire, also from the USA, said she introduced Music Access to her roommate. And then I went on this whole thing about how her roommate should send in a message, and she did. Sorry about that. And, Michaela, thank you so much for sending a message and for showing interest in Music Access. Of course, we do have a lot of fun here, you know, just having talk time and communicating with each other. But most importantly, I think, for people who are new to Music Access, one of the things that you have to realize is that it's a very varied show. So we have message time on the weekends and every day. But besides that, we also have super, super awesome corners via the weekday that I really think that you should maybe, if you have time to, maybe try tuning into. You know, it's a lot of craziness, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of craziness here, especially when the energy level gets to a peak, and some people don't even know what's going on in the studio, our guests coming in. But I think that's kind of what makes this program so special, is that, you know, we have organization, but within the midst of organization, there is this kind of uncontrollable excitement that I think keeps the energy flowing, and makes for a very unique program. So, Michaela, if you continue to tune in, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun, and send in as much messages as you can, so it would be great to get to know you. Maybe for Army U Corner, maybe, think about it. For more information on that, please check our message board. Alright, so we're going to check out two more songs before we continue on, starting with the song Cinderella by CN Blue, followed with Black Swan by Rainbow. We just heard Cinderella by CN Blue, followed by Black Swan by Rainbow, and it leaves me confused and wondering, what is perfect? What is your definition of perfection to you? You know what mine is? Mine is a cheese-covered burger. You heard it right, a cheese-covered burger, not a burger with cheese. Alright, so continuing on to our next message, we have Pek-suk Hyun from Korea saying, "Hi Benji and MA family. Congratulate me! A few days ago, I had a basketball game in PE class, or physical education class, at my school. I was worried about the game so much, but I did my best, and then I won the game. Yeah, I'm happy." You know, basketball games, you know, when it comes to basketball, of course, it's a little bit of a sore spot for me because, you know, I didn't do really anything. But, basketball games, I remember way back in, I think, junior high school time when we did have PE class. Playing basketball was just a really, really fun time, you know, just chilling, throwing the old leather ball into the hoop. I think it's leather. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, that'll make me look like a total loser. But anyways, that kind of fun athletic activities. And you know what's interesting is, if you look at a basketball game, they actually score quite a lot of points into the hoop. You know, people are scoring, they're making, you know, dunks. But way back when I was in junior high, making one basket in PE was such a big deal. You know, not when the actual athletes were doing it. When the actual athletes were playing, you know, that's actual athletes. So, you know, they gotta put in a lot. But when me and, like, the other students in my class would play basketball, we would just kind of, you know, shoot around, you know, try to see who can make the shots from the longest distance to impress the girls. And then people would always try to dunk and be short by, like, way too much. Like, we're talking, like, half a meter, like 2 feet-ish. And, but good times, and congratulations on winning that basketball game. That must have been super, super fun. I think one of the best parts about these kind of athletic games is the feeling of victory, you know. The kind of, you're sweating, you're hot, but then you win, and you're just like, yes, this is Sparta! Or more like, you know, this is, you know, my victory, and I totally dominated, or something like that, you know. Winning celebrations and whatnot. But again, congratulations, and hopefully if you have another game again, you should do a slam dunk. Alright, so we're going to check out two songs as we continue on, starting with Married to the Music by SHINee, followed by 다른 남자 말고 너 by Miss A. We just heard Married to the Music by Shiny, followed by 다른 남자 말고 No by Miss A. I like that song. I didn't really realize it when it first came out, but it kind of sticks to you. And Married to the Music by Shiny, of course, that music video was extremely trippy. I watched it the first time and I had no idea what's going on. So I watched it again, and I still had no idea what was going on. It's a very, very confusing music video, but at the same time, I think it holds a lot of merits. So yeah, check out two great songs, guys. You just heard two great songs here on Music Access. And our next message comes from Jennifer from the USA saying, Hi, MA fam and Benji. Tuning in while studying like crazy for midterms. Can you sing me a song or tell me some funny stories so I can cheer up and study harder? Thanks. Well, I think singing a song will push to next time, but telling a funny story, how about I tell some B.I.G. stories? It's time for story time with Benji. So, a long time ago, we went to debut. So we were going to debut, and then, actually, no. This is going to be a different story. This is, you may have heard this story, this week, but you might not have, depending on if you tuned in or not. So, I mentioned that we had this one time when we accidentally left our member in our, they call it the shop in here in Korea, like the place where we get our hair and makeup done. So what happened was we got in there, we were doing all this cutting and all this, styling and stuff. And it was late, so around the time the shop was supposed to close, we were kind of the last people there. So we do all our stuff, get it all done, and then we're planning to go out, right? So, we're all packing up, we're saying, 감사합니다, 수고하셨습니다, thank you very much, you did a good job, thank you so much for your hard work, and we're cleaning up the area because, we had to eat there, and then, one of the things about B.I.G. that you may or may not know, that you may or may not be interested to know, is we have very good digestive systems, is how I'll put it. So, people are going back and forth to the restrooms, and, you kind of lose track, because, there's a lot of people there. We had, our managers were there, our upper level people were there as well, and so lots of people, coming in and out of the building, packing up all this stuff. And then as we're leaving, you got everything, all right, let's go. And so we took all our backpacks and we go downstairs, and there's two cars. So we're like, all right, which car should we go to? And then, all right, so let's go to that car. So we go and pack all our stuff in one of the two cars. And then we get in, and, the shop people are coming out, all the employees there. And, they're turning out the lights. And then someone goes, wait, where's he though? And so we're like, yo, wasn't he here with you? And then we just realized that he was inside. He was in the bathroom. But somehow, interestingly enough, all the lights were turning off. And, we were trying to close the doors and all that stuff. And he hadn't come out. Like, it's weird. You'd think that he'd notice, but I guess not. Maybe he fell asleep on the porcelain throne. I'm not sure, but it was a very, very interesting experience nonetheless. And we realized that we should take better care of our members. Good story. Don't know if it was funny, but hopefully it cheered you up. If not, I'll give you a refund and a high five. Come to Korea. Alright, so we're going to continue on with two more songs, starting with the song 왜 벌써 가 by Dynamic Duo featuring Bumkey, followed with the song 들었다 놨다 by Sunny Hill and Daybreak. We just heard the song 왜 벌써 가 by Dynamic Duo featuring Bumkey, followed by the song 들었다 놨다 by Sunny Hill and Daybreak. And it's time to continue on with more messages, starting with Jeannie Kaw from Canada saying, Hello Benji, been a while since I left a message. Everyone says it's been a while. How come it's been such a long time since you guys have been sending in messages? No, but still, of course, I love hearing from you. So you said, the year is ending so fast. What's something you want to fulfill before this year ends? Let's see. Of course, we're going to make a comeback before the end of the year. And, as this year closes up, I feel like, if we can, this is still all just in conjecture, but if we can, I think it would be nice to perform at an end of the year show, just as a performer, even if it's not as, as an award, if we get an award, that would be awesome, but, just as a performer, I wish if we could get some kind of, I guess, a stage. I think that would be something really cool. Just getting a stage on there. If not, also, there's something I want to do. This is a personal thing, but I want to upload like a Christmas song. It's weird because I don't know how many people are gonna know this, but we actually released a Christmas single last year, which if you want to listen to it, you can. But we have one anyways, and I want to release a cover song though of a kind of this. There's a song that I want to cover, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to do it, but I want to record a kind of a Christmas video / cover that we record as a group. The video we can record using whatever the smartphone is or whatever. And then a long time ago when we were trainees, we did that. We recorded a song, we did the lyrics, we filmed it all on a smartphone, and I edited it personally and matched it with all the music, which was something that was it actually takes a long time, guys. Video editing, I realized, is not an easy, simple task, but if I can do that, I think that would be something really, really awesome. That's my idea. And we have Unita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, Benji, 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 happy face. I like it when you keep mentioning Hump Day every Wednesday since the day I asked you about it a few weeks ago. But actually, the busiest day at my office are Tuesday and Friday. Is it 'cause you party on Friday and Monday? Oh, never mind. So what about you, Benji? Seems like you are working hard. I think, honestly, for me, there's not really, like, a hump day for me, just because, like, all my days are very, very similar, I don't have, a fixed weekend break or anything like that, so whatever I do just happens to be, that day's schedule, and if I get a day off, whether that's a Monday or a Saturday, it feels the same to me, so, I think when it comes to work, just focusing on the stuff that I'm doing is mostly important. And then, if I have like a super busy day, I just sleep a lot. That's what it is, Once there was this time when I was so tired, I didn't even eat. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sleep instead of eating. That's how important sleep is, guys. But I still don't know why I need to sleep. Anyways, that's that. And now we're going to check out 2 songs, starting with the song All of Me by John Legend, followed with Fool's Gold by Jill Scott. And this does bring us to the end of our show for today. Hopefully y'all had a lot of fun today, as is normal. And remember, we have more time for your messages continuing on tomorrow, so stick around for tomorrow's show as well. So our last song that we're going to listen to for today is Dead Inside by Muse. This was Benji of B.I.G. And as I always say, I'll be back.